back to my channel. I have to excuse my pad. As you can see, I've been painting and painting and painting like a crazy person, and scraping and scraping and scraping just as much. But that's what happens sometimes. You just have one fail after another, but you always learn something. That's what I say. So this will be, oh, the 5th pour, so 5 times a charm. We'll see. I'm just mixing silicone into my colors. I will explain them all. I'm going to do a 3-cup flip and drag. I have phthalo blue with white already down as my base. I think I'll fill them right here. You can see that. And I'll tell you the colors as we go. First, I'll put a little of this base color in the bottom. This base color has no silicone in it, but everything else has a couple drops, just like 2 in the black. Okay. This is Saks True Flow Heavy Bodied White, which I really love. I get in a large container. It's very economical. This is Bronze, made by Premier, which is AC Moore's version of Liquitex Basics. I think this is, well, a little closer to a copper. I don't know. I notice metallics, most of all, are called things, and they don't match somebody else's metallics. It's very weird. This is a quinacradone Crimson? Yes, by Golden. This is a pretty expensive paint. I had it, I thought, let me try it in here. Golden, that little bottle is like $10, but it goes a long way. It's a lot of pigment. It's just tough for me, I think, to get it to the thickness I want, because it's already thin. Whereas I like starting with thicker and thinning it down. My medium is 2 parts glue all. Put a little more white right here. Two parts glue all, 1 part water. And then I mix that 1-to-1 usually with the paint, but then of course, once again, it depends on the paint, because the Golden is so much thinner that it was definitely not 1-to-1. So I like my paints to leave, let me see if you can see this. To leave a little, make a circle or a little mound on a mound before it disappears. Hope you can see that. My black is the, oh, that was a turquoise, by the way, deep turquoise with a little more phthalo blue in it to make it a little more on the blue side. And another, that's Premier again, an AC Moore paint. This black is a Saks True Flow Heavy Body. Okay, back to yeah, let's do it again this way. It's going to be more than enough paint. Minimum paint for this canvas, 12 by 16, would be 7 ounces. And that's really stretching it, I think, to the max. You multiply 12 by 16 divided by 28, and it comes out to like 6.87, blah, blah, blah. So, about 7 ounces. But I like to have more than enough. I'm not saying an obscene amount, but I like to be able to stretch my paint as much or as little as I need to. This bronze is much thicker than the rest, it seems, but I always try to make my metallics thicker. It just seems like they sink or they get dispersed into just leaving like a film of sparkle over all the other colors. That happens a lot too. Now we'll see what happens here. That's done. Done. That's about done. Okay, a little bit more of this turquoise, if I can. Boy, oh boy. This is full. And a drop of black. Jeez. This is not going to be pretty when I flip these. That's for sure. Okay. Here goes nothing. Woohoo! That went flying. Let's try closer. Oh my goodness. This is pretty funny. Good Lord, look at all that. Ooh, that's pretty. See, now that's beautiful. That runoff there, perfect. This is that silicone mat from Loli Veffy, and everything dries and then you can just peel it right off in a sheet. It's wonderful. That's why I haven't wiped any of this up, because it's beautiful, even though the pores didn't come out the way I wanted. Okay, so do the scrape there. Just tapping it till it seems like it's released. I mean, after all, they were pretty darn full, so there's not really too far for them to flow. So, here goes nothing. I think I told you all the colors, and I used the Spot On Treadmill silicone, 2-3 drops in each color. Here we go. Inside's pretty. Ooh. This is all going to get poured off, so I'm not worried so much. I just want to get my corners, make it easier. Plus I have the blue anyway, so if a little of that shows, that's okay, but oh, wow. So I'm liking that. Probably my only issue is that, I don't know what color that is, if that's black or what it is, because I mixed that up last, and my medium I just mixed up this morning. Things were frothy, I let them sit. So you get some of this marbling, but I don't mind that as long as it doesn't grow into crazy cells. How? Cells are coming up. Oops, stuck on the pad. Eek. Wow. These colors are really wild. Go off that corner up there. Wow, getting some cool lacing in here with the white. Interesting. I'm going to give it a torch, but I'm not going to get too nuts because of this lacing in here. I don't want to make it too busy. Hopefully, I'm not going to wreck it. Don't get too close. Wow, this is pretty freaking cool. I still got to pour some off on this end, but I'm digging this here. Wow. I think we're good right now. Give it a sec. Let some of these cells rise. I got a little cluster here, but that's really pretty. Some of this is going to go off anyway. Take this off. This is wild. So I'm going to take a little of this corner off and then maybe go this way more to get rid of this. All right. And I'm stuck to the pad. There we go. moved all the weight of the paint up a little bit so I can get this to pop off here. Moving it back in. Stretching it down this way some. Coming over. Don't have to rush it. Take it nice and slow, and we're getting over here where I want to be, but I'm going to come up a bit and then go off to the right here so I can kind of position this pretty color I like into the main attraction, basically working it toward the more toward the center. Well, this is really gorgeous. Let me do this. There we go. I want to get him off. Bring it back to the center. I'm going to go a little bit more this way. I love this. You know, it's like I almost got the bloom effect by accident here that everybody's been doing. Oh, that's funny. This is wild. Fix this corner. Honestly, not quite what I was expecting to happen. Not that I often get what I'm expecting, because I don't, but check these corners. It's definitely wild looking. I've got to say, accidental bloom effect. That's too funny. Now, if I was trying to do that, I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't know what caused it. Is it because I put silicone in the white? I put the silicone in white and in the black, every color except for the lighter base blue that I also used. And kind of, I guess, left that kind of an effect when I stretched it. Okay, I'm really loving this, which is wonderful because I've had some really awful pours. So, let me just take this stick and go around. You should always scrape your paint that's dripping down off the sides, because believe it or not, it has weight and will continue to pull your paint down. So you definitely want to get that off. Plus you don't really want it drying with little lumps of paint, because it will do that too. There we go. So I'm really loving this. I'm going to take my gloves off and take you guys down to see it, and I'll turn the light on. All right, let me shut you off here. Okay, so I turned the light off is what I was saying, overhead. So let's go down. Again, I apologize for the pad, but I only have one pad. Here we go. Look at this. Wow. That's some crazy sellage there. Look with the black. All these colors. I'm glad I didn't use as much of the quinacradone crimson, because as thin as it was, because I couldn't quite get it to the same consistency as the other paints because it's the golden fluid, it's definitely showed up, but not obnoxiously. Look at that purple, so pretty. Some of these colors are just gorgeous. I love this crazy lacing. So this is really great. So I'm glad I taped this so I can remind myself what I did if I want to try to get an accidental bloom effect, kind of. But this is wild. This is almost like rocks floating in the water, islands. And this middle part here is really wild. All that lacing. Let's back it back out. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. It really helps me to have more subscribers, and it's free. Click the bell and you'll be able to get more notifications whenever I post something new if you want. Also, visit my Facebook page and share this video. I'd love for you to share it, help me get more subscribers. And I also have an Etsy store. The link is all below in the description, where I will list the colors again, and my medium and everything, and the info about the intro music that I use for my videos. So it's original. So there you go. I'm very happy with it. I'll take a picture to put at the end of the video, and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.